This presentation is going to explore how a gluten-free diet influences nutrients such as carbohydrates, microminerals, fat-soluble vitamins, and water-soluble vitamins. What is the gluten-free diet? The gluten-free diet is a diet that avoids foods that contain gluten, such as pasta, bread, and other wheat-based foods. A gluten-free diet includes foods such as fish, eggs, and poultry, legumes, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. Gluten-free grains are quinoa, black, brown, or red rice, buckwheat, amaranth, millet, corn, sorghum, teff, and gluten-free oats. Main ingredients to avoid on a gluten-free diet are wheat, rye, barley, soy sauce, malt vinegar, and flour. It is also important to avoid additives and fillers with maltodextrin and wheat starch. Why eat gluten-free? Medical sensitivity, like people with celiac disease or non-celiac gluten sensitivity, are required to follow a gluten-free diet. Or because it is a trending diet due to an increased awareness of the gluten-free diet, those who do not have gluten-related health complications have increasingly been participating in the diet. Reasons for this are varied and often unsubstantiated, but include a belief that the diet helps with weight loss and leading a healthier lifestyle. Some of the main nutritional challenges of the gluten-free diet are an overabundance of low-quality carbohydrates, as well as deficiencies in certain nutrients, such as microminerals, fat-soluble vitamins, and water-soluble vitamins. Carbohydrates are one of the body's main macronutrients and our primary energy source. Carbohydrates provide 45 to 65% of total daily calories for most people, supply glucose for the brain and nervous system, are stored as glycogen in liver and muscles for energy between meals and during exercise, and spare protein so it can be used for growth and repair, not burned for energy. Many carb foods also provide fiber, which supports digestion, gut health, and blood sugar control. Even on a gluten-free diet, the role of carbohydrates does not change. We still need to get enough carbs, we just need to get them from different sources. In the gluten-free diet, many common sources of carbohydrates are processed. Although these processed carbohydrates are safe for people with celiac disease or gluten intolerance, widely available, and provide quick, easily digested energy, these sources of carbohydrates come with some serious drawbacks. Processed gluten-free carbs are lower in protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals and higher in saturated fats and salts than unprocessed carbs. Additionally, these processed carbs are usually made of refined starches that are digested quickly, causing a rapid increase in blood sugar and being less satiating. On the flip side, unprocessed gluten-free carbohydrates tend to be rich in nutrients such as B vitamins, iron, magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants, and high in fiber, which helps to satiate hunger and keep you full for longer. Overall, some diet changes recommended for those on the gluten-free diet include changing from foods like gluten-free white bread, bagels, and pizza crust, rice or corn-based pasta and crackers, packaged gluten-free cookies, cakes, and bars, and sugary drinks to foods like gluten-free whole grains, beans, lentils, chickpeas, potatoes and other starchy vegetables, whole fruits, and unsweetened drinks. Ultimately, the goal is to choose higher fiber, lower sugar gluten-free options. Microminerals are minerals that the body needs in small amounts in order to maintain its functions. They are essential for the function of the immune system, vision, energy productions, and bone health. Microminerals include iron, which is involved in oxygen transport, hemoglobin, and myoglobin, zinc, which is involved in immunity, growth, wound healing, and taste and smell, copper, which is involved in defense against free radicals, collagen, immune defense, and the synthesis of neurotransmitters, selenium, which is involved in antioxidant defense, iodine, which is involved in thyroid hormone production, metabolism, growth, and brain development, fluoride, which helps maintain dental health, and chromium, which helps insulin work properly and is involved in carbohydrate, fat, and protein metabolism. Zinc, copper, and selenium are often found in low amounts in the gluten-free diet due to the fact that many gluten-free products are not fortified with them. Chromium is also lacking in the gluten-free diet due to the fact that gluten-free products, especially those made from white rice, tapioca, and corn, have minimal chromium. Some recommended diet changes for those on the gluten-free diet is to choose whole, nutrient-dense gluten-free foods such as shellfish, nuts, seeds, legumes, whole grains, instead of processed gluten-free products, and to monitor chromium intake by selecting certified gluten-free whole grains and vegetables. Water-soluble vitamins are significant for energy production, metabolism, immune function, brain function, and DNA synthesis. Vitamin B1 is important for nerve function and muscle contraction. Vitamin B2 functions in energy metabolism, as an antioxidant and an immune system. Vitamin B3 functions in energy metabolism. Vitamin B6 functions in synthesis of hemoglobin and serotonin, metabolism of proteins, formation of niacin from tryptophan. Lastly, vitamin C is important as it is an antioxidant and useful in collagen and carnitine production. When on a gluten-free diet, consuming certain types of healthy gluten-free grains such as quinoa, amaranth, and buckwheat can help provide almost all of the required B vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are essential for bodily functions, such as vision, bone health, immune function, and blood clotting. Gluten-related intestinal damage weakens the body's ability to absorb fat, which directly reduces absorption of these vitamins. Deficiencies are common in celiac disease before starting a gluten-free diet. Gluten-related intestinal damage impairs fat absorption. Deficiencies in vitamin A can lead to night blindness and low immunity. Deficiencies in vitamin D can lead to bone pain and osteoporosis. Deficiencies in vitamin E can lead to muscle aches and nerve damage. Deficiencies in vitamin K can lead to easy bruising and bleeding. Oats may support absorption of vitamins A, D, E, and K by promoting gut healing and supplying healthy fats. A healed gut on a gluten-free diet is essential for proper absorption of vitamins A, D, E, and K. When navigating the gluten-free diet, it is important to seek reliable information, consult specialists when needed, shop from verified gluten-free suppliers, track symptoms and reactions, and keep a list of safe restaurants and dishes. Here are the sources used in the making of this presentation.